What's up guys, welcome back to Seize the Speed for yet another special walk around, and today I'm excited to tell you that to the right side of me is the all-new 2024 Dodge Charger, and yes indeed this is the first electric Charger, and we're gonna go ahead and do a walk around and show you all the great features of the two-door Charger. So the Challenger is gone, no longer we have a Challenger, we have a two-door and a four-door Charger, and it will be in EV models for 2024. This particular one is a Charger Scat Pack. Now for the launch year for 2024, there will be a stage 1 or the RT, or a stage 2 and a Scat Pack, which will come with the full 670 horsepower going into all four wheels. Yes, so you can finally hit full launch and not worry about spinning tires, kick your head into the backrest and enjoy a pretty quick ride to 60 in only 3.3 seconds. Yes, 3.3 seconds out of a Scat Pack. Let's go ahead and check out the interior of this gorgeous car. This is the all-new interior for the Charger models, and I don't know what else to say other than drop dead gorgeous. The steering wheel, the flat bottom, looks really good in this car. As you can see, the red stitching all over the place. This does have all the safety features. It does indeed drive itself with your hands on the wheel, heated and ventilated seats, and the ambient lighting, or the attitude check lights. It's absolutely phenomenal in here. You can see it. We have a very lit showroom right here, but you can see everything. Pretty interesting. The seats themselves actually are super comfortable. They do look like bucket seats now, so no separate headrest. Pretty cool pattern, mix of Alcantara and leather on this one, and tons and tons of carbon fiber in here, including inside of your ambient lights. Red stitching on the dash, and the new infotainment is pretty responsive, very similar to the old style, but now what you can do is select the drive mode off of the steering wheel itself. So you don't have to worry about messing around with your screen. You can just switch it off of the steering wheel, and you can also change your region brake setting off of the steering wheel as you're driving this thing, which is pretty cool. I've heard it's a pretty visceral experience to drive this thing. We also have a panoramic glass roof, which will give you a pretty cool sky view all the way to the back, and you can see the hatch. Yes, this indeed is a hatchback. Now let's go ahead and check out how much space you get in the new Charger. So coming around to the back of the all-new 2024 Dodge Charger two-door, and we're gonna go ahead and check out how much storage you get in this full hatch. Yeah, the glass actually goes up, the hinges are up here now. It's not a trunk anymore. It is a hatch like old school muscle cars. And with the back seat folded down, it's a ton of room. You can actually compare this to some SUVs. It's crazy. It is pretty cool. You get a tire inflator with this car. No full-size spare or spare, unfortunately. But I wanted to show you this behemoth of a trunk situation. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back down. And I really just want you to take a look at the taillight setup back here. It follows the light bar of the Charger of the previous generation and the Challenger. Similar design, but it brings it into 2024. It modernizes this style. But if you can hear right now, this thing is idling. So the car is on, and our exhaust down here is making all kinds of interesting burbles.
So it's directly connected to throttle inputs. Like I said, the brake regen is probably one of the coolest things and noises on here.
So let's talk about the stance and overall suspension setup of this car. The Charger is now 50% stiffer than the previous generation, which the last car was already a track shredder. Pretty big, beefy, heavy car, but it was no slouch. Now this thing is promised to go around the track a lot smoother with 50-50 weight distribution. Yes, it's a big car, but it will handle pretty interestingly. These wheels are pretty good looking. The brakes are enormous on this car. They are bigger than the current Hellcat brakes, and the tire setup is pretty wide, and it's gonna hold its traction. As I mentioned, it is all-wheel drive. The fronts are wearing 305s and the rears are on 335s. So you have plenty of rubber. And if you look at the stance from the front, this is as wide, yes, it is as wide as a Charger wide body of the previous generation. It is a pretty beefy and strong muscle car stance. The wide body is pretty much molded into the fender, so you don't have stick-on panels, you just have a wide stance, angry looking muscle car. And while we're in the front, I want to drag your attention to these beautiful headlights, and we have a light bar going all across. The retro Dodge Mopar logo is brought back to life with this Charger, and we now have an air pass-through that is going to help with your downforce, pushing this hood down into the ground and keeping your front wheels planted, and also giving you a pretty solid muscle car look, adding to that aggressive profile of this car. We have carbon fiber mirrors on the Scat Pack, and as I mentioned, we have this glass roof with the white. We have the Stormtrooper theme going on, and it's gorgeous. The 3/4 view of this car is just absolutely massive. I mean, if you look at it, it properly deserves the name of a muscle car in the looks department, and with 670 horsepower, definitely does deserve the award in the horsepower department. But as far as this video goes, I think that is all I have for the 2024 Dodge Charger with the Scat Pack package. I would like to thank each and every one of you for watching. Let's go ahead and leave all your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna read all of them. What do you think? Are you going to give up your 6.4, 5.7, RT Scat Pack HEMI for this new EV Dodge Charger? Do you think that Dodge has done a pretty compelling job to bring an EV into the muscle car world? Leave your thoughts in the comments. I'll read them. We'll have a pretty good discussion about it. So thank you so much for watching. Please smash that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not. Have a great day. Peace out, and I'm out.